Yes.
We are student from UTM Johor Bahru Skudai.
Yes.
So today we do a interview session with you because our group project want to know about your company and how your company planning.
Okay, sure, no problem. I see
Okay.
more like HR. It's more related to HR, right?
Yes. This is about
Okay.
HR planning.
Okay, no problem. Let's discuss. I prepare what you said so I can share. Then you all have any question, just ask. Feel free. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Manny.
Okay, bye. So our company basically is a lubricant distributor for Johor. We started as that one, and then subsequently we move on to do a bit more logistic, warehouse and logistic together because we distribute together. So we had a operation of trucks and everything together in the warehouse. And about a couple of years back, we also expanded into petrol station, where we own and operate petrol stations.
Okay.
This
So
is go ahead. Go ahead now, yeah.
So when was the company start?
I think we started in 2011.
2011.
Yeah, roughly about 14 years ago.
14 years ago. So it's not new company lah.
Yeah, mature to some extent. I think we are well established already. Because that's why when we were in lubricant first, then we added on logistic, and then we because as our team expanded, so we increased our product offering and service offering. And then currently you can say that we are basically lubricant, warehousing, and petrol station is our main offering we are offering to our customers.
For example, like Shell.
We have Shell and we also have Caltex both.
Oh, Caltex also.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So your service is more like about petroleum,
Yes. Yeah. So one is the lubricant we supply to the industry, which is the oil, engine oil, and the other one is petrol. We operate petrol station where people come and pump petrol. I mean, it's more oil and gas related, together with some logistics, warehousing and logistics, which also related to oil and gas as well.
Oh, okay. So I think that's all I want to ask about the company background. So let we move to the next part. So I want to ask you about the job description and specification.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
So yeah, I want to know what are some of the main job roles in your company?
Okay. So apart from the management team who manage overall operation, so we have the overall operation, we have a warehouse operation and station operation. And also we have like a mostly sales team who go out and do the sales of lubricants. They have a sales teams there, they have sales manager, and a number of sales team members are there. And then they are supported by our customer service team who are basically receiving orders, arranging with the warehouse to prepare and delivery everything. And apart from that, we also have a team of in the logistic where we have own drivers and own warehouse. So once the orders are received, they will pick and pack and they deliver to the customer. So our marine operation, so it's like a 24/7. Sometimes vessel call to port in the night. So we have a warehouse team who works in different shifts. So the products will be prepared in the evening. So sometimes they will deliver nighttime. So it's a 24/7 operation for warehouse, but offices works generally from 8 to 5 or 8 to 6. That's all.
Oh, okay. So next question, Shady, you can ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have few reflection questions. Would you say is the company biggest achievement so far?
Okay, so I think we were a bit new. I think we really had a challenging time during COVID because ours is basically we deliver to the port and so on. During the COVID, everything was locked down. So number of staff can work was only 20-30% of staff can work. So we have to adapt a lot of operations. So I think not everybody can work from office. So we have different staggering hours and so on. I think we adapted very well, and I think that time that's why we can do well during the year of 2021, 22, 23. So that's helped us to develop our company operation a bit more. I mean, like now basically our staff can work from home. Even our drivers don't need to be in a warehouse all the time. Just when the order is there, they will come and pick up and deliver. So a lot of changes we have made during the COVID time. It was difficult, but it forced us to change.
Okay. So we back to the part of the job description. So what kind of qualification or skill that you looking when you hiring a new employee?
Okay, so if you are somebody with senior bit, then we are trying to look for their current experience, whether they have experience from our industry or similar job role. But if you're junior one, usually we hire new graduates who are able to come in and learn, because we can teach them to pick up, because basically they already have a general understanding of the industry. So when they come to our industry, they just have to learn what are special requirements for our industry. So most of our staff that they are joining us tend to be new graduates, or maybe about one. And also, like we also have interns. We take interns every year because I think because most of the interns comes in sometime, they like us, and they after finish their study they come back join us. So they do. It depends on the role, and also if you can find somebody around this area, then it'll be convenient for them as well.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mani, for your answer. So now I will move to the next question about the recruitment. So what do you focus the most when you hiring? Like the attitude or the skill?
I think sometimes, you need to have a basic qualification. So like if you're coming to Southern, you have, and other one is most important, your ability to learn. I mean, can you able to pick up what's required from our industry? Because sometimes the industry doesn't fit, because even if you come in, then you're not going to enjoy the job. Next one is, I think it's just the attitude of the person. So if the person is willing to take the challenges and learn, I think it's easy. So basically, basic skill is important, but they also need to be adapt to the industry.
So what platform did you use to find a new worker?
I think most of the time is job street now. I think that tend to be the main one nowadays, because most of the time we look through the job street. Yeah.
So so I think that's all for the recruitment part. Okay. So now we move to the succession planning. So Sherry.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mani. My next question is, how do you spot employees who have potential to become leaders?
I think basically it's capability, because there are people who want to do more, they want to expand their role. So if they are capable, I think we are really looking for people with a capability. There are some people say, I'm happy with what I do, I don't want to take more responsibility or that. But there are people willing to learn, they want to learn and expand. And next one is they should be willing to learn new skills, because when you expand your role, your skills are changing. So your role will change. So basically, you will face a lot of different challenges. The most important for them is they're able to solve a lot of day-to-day issues. Because when your role expand, I'm sure you will face different challenges that you are used to. If the person is willing to take the ability to solve the problem, I think they are capable, and I think they can go further in the organization, because we are looking for a lot of people like this, because we are based close to Singapore. We always losing all the good people to Singapore. So after a few years, then we lose. So that's why we try to keep the good staff and encourage them to grow with us.
Okay, for the downsizing part, has Marquis Oil ever had to reduce worker or change the number of staff because of change of in oil prices or market?
I think this year we changed a little bit our sales team, because I think the market is changing. We have a lot of players from China coming in. A lot of Chinese brands are coming in. They come in aggressively. So we changed our way of working. So we had a big sales team. About beginning of the year, we re-strategized, because we were covering the bigger area. So we say we were only strategized only in Johor area. So we let go about 3 staff, but over the time of 6 months, because we told them that we cannot sustain the current one, because market change very, very fast. Because now you all understand a lot of these are done in online. Because sometimes we don't even see customer sense or requirement from online. Sometimes orders come from WhatsApp. So the role of, like last time, the salesman going to company to look for orders changing. So that's why we also adapted lah. So we increase more on the customer service team in the office, and we reduce the sales team. This purely because of market changes.
Okay, I'll pass to Han.
Okay, so for the downsizing part, I want to ask a bit about during the COVID-19, right? So did Marquis Oil effect of the COVID-19?
COVID-19, we had some effect. The local sales reduced, but our marine sale increased because we supplied to the port, because the vessel was still coming to port, so we were able to still supply. I mean, we had maybe about 30-40% business as normal, but 70% was down because nobody was working. Literally, the vehicles are now moving, so lubricant side reduced, and also petrol side also reduced. But fortunately, the marine vessel and the transport lorries were running because they still need to transport a lot of food item. So that helped us to carry on during the time 2020, 21. It's helped us to just stay afloat lah. Time was difficult, but that helped us to stay afloat.
So the workers, they need to reduce?
No, I think we retain because no problem, because we can cope with the cost. We don't make any money, but we still can cope because I think no problem, because I think Marine were able to pay most of our bills.
Okay. So that's all for the downsizing part. So I want to ask you a bit about the SWOT. You know a SWOT?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So SWOT basically means strengths, weakness, opportunity, and trait in your company. Yeah? So first one, I want to ask you about your strength. So what do you think are your company biggest strength?
I think we are able to adapt. Our organization is still new. Most of the staff are quite young. So they're able to adapt because we changed a lot of system recently, because now e-invoicing come in, SSC came in, a lot of changes in system because we have to also upgrade the system requirement. I think the team is very adaptive. That's really helping us. So even if our customer want us to utilize certain software to communicate with them, the team is able to do it. I think adaptability lah. We adapt very well.
Okay. So I want to ask about weakness. So what are some of the weaknesses or challenges your company face?
I think I should say attracting good candidate. The other one, even if I have a good candidate, to retain them is getting challenging because they are staying with us about 4 or 5 years, and then after that, Singapore's nearby. So those who are able to travel in and out, they move. Because I think we see attrition around 4 or 5 years. So that's why we are trying to cope whatever possible through whether we can retain. If not, then we will try to bring in another new, younger one and train them back. That's a challenge we face from being in the southern part of the Johor, close to Singapore. That's our biggest challenge.
Oh yeah, because Singapore probably apa?
The salary level very high.
Yes. Compared to the Malaysia, right?
Yeah, and then if you are single, you don't mind trying. So if you're family, then maybe you're reluctant a bit. So that's a challenge for all of us in the southern part.
So I will ask the third question. What opportunities do you see for your company to grow?
I think we need to continue to explore a bit new market. I think now the logistic is increasing because more and more companies are outsourcing the logistic. They don't keep their own warehousing team. So you can we will continue to expand a little bit on the logistic side, because now you see like a Lala Move and all of them are basically transporting on behalf of everybody else. So basically on our side, we are stronger on the lubricant distribution. So we are expanding our supply network and so on. We have a warehouse here. We have a partner warehouse in Pok Klang. So basically, we work closely with the others. So basically, so we support each other. That the biggest the area that we see we can explore and expand is logistic now. That's the biggest area for next couple of years.
Okay. So the last question is, what are some threats or risks your company needs to be careful about?
as I told you earlier, now we have a lot of foreign companies coming in. You can really see that Chinese MNCs are coming in very aggressively. And then they are big. They are very strong. And then I think they're able to penetrate the market very strongly because I think the price is also very competitive. So we need to be very, very understanding of what is required in the market, and then understand what's required. Like what you're looking now. Now we need to look at the more on the logistics side. We cannot think about petrol station because petrol station is very competitive now. So we look at logistics. So we need to look at a new areas to be successful. I think we believe logistic service. I think is good sector for the time being. That's why we are spending more money on the expanding our warehouse and also establishing network with the partners in Port Klang, East Coast, and Northern, so we can support each other. So if they have any delivery on the south, they send to us, we will take care. If they have any deliveries on the north, they utilize their network.
Okay. I think we missed one question.
Yes, what's that?
Question. What advice would you give us as HR students as we prepare our career?
Okay. I think most important is every company is different because all of you, when you graduate, you already have basic. You understand whatever HR requirement, HR law, all you understand. But only thing, go to each company with open mind because each company, the operations are different. So they have certain different way of hiring, processes are different. So go with the open-minded, understand the business, and see how you can support the business because the business needs a lot of support. Nowadays, HR is a very critical part of the either hiring, changes, redundancy, everything HR is involved. So be open-minded and learn the business. If you understand the business, then you know how you can work closely with each department to help them on either in the hiring part or even in the recommending for promotions and salary adjustments. So you understand how the market works. So your knowledge, what you study, and then utilize the skills that look at the business in each industry, and you can expand from there.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mani, for sharing your experience with us.
Yeah, if any other question, anything, just message me back. If anything, I can add on, you do that. Okay. So this is your final one for this year, or this is one of the project?
For this project.
This project, For this year,
yes.
yeah. Okay. All right. Good. All right. All the best to you all. Okay. Anytime, just message me. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Mani, can I take a photo of us?
Sure. Can. Okay. All right. Can. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mani.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.